Hello everybody, Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. Hope all of you are doing fantastic. I have another fragrance review for you guys today, and by no means am I going to consider this particular fragrance as a clone or dupe. Why? Because in the entire community, if you look everywhere, this particular fragrance is known as a direct or almost like a 95 to 99% clone of INITIO Parfums OUD for Greatness. That's a beautiful fragrance with a lovely bottle, but since right now I don't have enough money to buy that particular fragrance, which costs almost $300 or $350 give or take, I don't have the money to buy that right now, so I went for this one. And I'm not gonna do any comparisons because I don't own the original, so I do not have the right to compare that one. But you know, the notes, they kind of attracted me on this particular fragrance and presentation bottle I'm gonna show you in a minute. And I'm gonna compare with two more fragrances that I find similarities of in this particular fragrance. Now, that fragrance I have in menu today is the OUD for Glory from the house of LATTAFA. And if you're wondering, hey Brian, how's the bottle, the box is broken, the link is on the top. You can check out how I received a broken box. Now, without much delay, let me show you. Look at this beautiful decoration, the presentation on this box. It says OUD for Glory by LATTAFA, BADE'E Al OUD, and on black, it's the golden lettering, looks very classy. Some information on the back, nothing on the bottom. And there's the authentic LATTAFA hologram right there. The box opens like this, and look at this bottle. Let me take out the bottle quickly for you guys. As you can see, guys, the bottle sits right there in that notch. Enough with the box. Let me show you the bottle. This is such a gorgeous bottle. Beautifully done. Lots of details on the design. It's a matte black bottle that almost looks like INITIO Parfums OUD for Greatness. It's very nicely detailed. Golden design on matte black finish. That's the top of the cap. Cap is premium, like it's pretty tight. You can actually pick up. Wow, it's tight. This thing's got a good weight to it. The cap is pretty heavy. It's very nice, feels very premium. On the top, it's golden, and there's some Arabic inscription and writing on top. As you can see, it's a beautiful presentation, guys. And let me show you the bottom. There you go. That's the bottom. There's a golden metallic plate, and LATTAFA, and all the information is right there. Enough chit chat, guys. Let me give you the note breakdown, and I'm gonna tell you what I get from this fragrance. On the top notes, you get saffron, lavender, and nutmeg. On the mids, you have the agar wood, which is the wood, and patchouli. Also in the base, you still get another dose, a heavy dose of oud, patchouli, and there's musk. Pretty simple, right? But let me tell you, let me take out this cap and, oh man, let me tell you something, guys. It's pretty hot in New York right now, and if you rock this thing on a hot day, people will hate you. Reason being, this thing's got a nuclear performance. It's that strong, very strong, super loud. And as you can see from the note breakdown, I'm telling you, there's 2 times oud has been mentioned, agarwood, and 2 times patchouli. That's because this is a very heavy, like it's mostly wood dominated fragrance. But when I sprayed it, the initial blast of that wood that I got is the smoky wood. That part reminded me heavily of none other than the beautiful niche fragrance from the house of Arabian Wood. I've done a full review. Check out the link above. Majestic, woody, intense, a fantastic, authentic oud based fragrance. And guys, sandalwood and but when you spray this fragrance, there's a smokiness that immediately pops off your skin. This thing has a very strong dose of smokiness, and this fragrance is super loud. It projects beastly. Like I said, it's a nuclear projection that it's got. Longevity, if you use only 2 sprays, that is more than enough, guys. And this is a wintertime fragrance. Don't even dare putting it on in the summer heat. Doesn't matter where in the world you are. Don't use it in summer, I'm requesting you. Use it on the colder days, colder months. It's gonna shine, I'm sure, I can assure you. Again, this particular fragrance is not for everybody. The notes, the note breakdown, they will get you compliments, but some people will find it very overbearing. That's because it's dense, it's rich. The breakdown is pretty much linear, and what I get from this fragrance from the start all the way to the bottom, the spiciness from the nutmeg and the lavender and the saffron combination, it just plays around. That's the most interesting thing that I found, that sweetness from the patchouli and the woodiness from the agar wood after that smoky part is gone, they just come on and off like this. Once it turns out spicy, another time it becomes sweet oudy. It's so nicely done. It just, I don't know, maybe other reviewers have other opinions, but this is my personal and humble opinion. And as it dries down, you know, the spiciness from the nutmeg and the saffron almost feels like red tobacco to me, on the dry down only. This is, I don't know how to say this, but why I got this, but I'm really amazed why I got the vibes of this one. The majestic woody intense in the beginning, especially the smoky part, smoky incense and oud that comes off when you spray this. And on the dry down, you get the spicy, sweet spiciness that plays around from the red tobacco from the house of Mancera. So imagine these two vibes present in a beautiful fragrance that projects the entirety. Performance is eyes shut, ears shut, 12 plus hours. Anything above is applicable. Okay? On clothes, it'll last days after days. The longevity is just otherworldly. 12 plus hours, hands down, even more, way more. Some people say they got 16 plus hours. I will not say I don't believe you. 100% believable, reliable fragrance. If you want performance on very cold winter days, this is the way to go. If you want to enjoy oud, if you want to enjoy something that plays around but doesn't, there's no complex breakdown, stays almost linear. I mean, the breakdown is pretty simple. It's very, very simple. It's just that the notes, they just play around. I don't know how they did it, but it's just a fantastic choose. Price point is like around $30 to $35 depending from where you got it from. I got mine from Fragrance by CA. It's a Canadian retailer of fragrances. Not a retailer, it's a wholesaler. They had really good prices. I got it for below $30. It was a fantastic deal. The only problem during shipping, the box cracked, and I told you can check it out why I got a cracked box. But that was my take on Oud for Glory from the house of LATTAFA, a beautiful oud based fragrance that you will enjoy. This is not synthetic, does not feel synthetic to my nose, that's my opinion, and definitely use it in the colder months, guys. If you like this content, please consider putting a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon too. You don't want to miss episodes, right? So guys, take care. You've been fantastic audience. All the best. Peace out.